Giles Mole making his way to the cage for this boxing bout against Zain Iqbal. Zain Iqbal making his way to the cage for this white-collar boxing bout. Giles Mole versus Zain Iqbal. White collar boxing bout. We're about to be underway with our referee and 10th Planet brown belt, Simon Roycroft. Ahead of this fight, I'd like to make another shout out to Worcester Neonatal Unit. Both fighters coming out swinging hard. Zain Iqbal unloading on Giles Mole's guard. Huge left hook there from Zain Iqbal, partially blocked by Giles. Returning left hooks of his own. Nice overhand right there from Giles. Looks like Zain, as I was about to say, looking to uncork a huge right hand, as he did. Giles not deterred, still going forward. Be nice to see these fighters maybe set up a jab a bit better. Giles feinting the jab, going for the overhand right, which was blocked. Both fighters swinging heavily, both landing heavily.
Yeah, Zain backing up there might suggest that something got landed. If you're backing up, it's good to try and establish a jab to stop your opponent from advancing further. But he is swinging these counters in, which are enough of a reason for his opponent not to come in too aggressively. But he's definitely looking to load up on the counters.
Yeah, huge shot there from Giles. Zain returns fire, all blocked by Giles, but even if they're landing on guard, you can feel the power, feel the intensity. It may deter you from throwing back. Giles feinting that jab, but he hasn't actually thrown it yet. He's using it to set up the right hand. But it'd be nice to actually utilise that jab, land it clean. It will give more effect to his feint then, because his opponent will know it's coming. Giles crashing forward, met with a flurry punch from Zain. Lands a lovely jab and a few right hands. That concludes the first round. Giles Moles landing some incredibly hard shots at the end of that round, Jack.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice to see that activity continue into the second round. He was definitely trying to close with the flurry there, and he showcased his ability to do so and land effectively. So I think that's going to be a good sign for him going forward, that he knows that he can land. He can afford to open up a little bit and dodge or just slightly negate the power of his opponent's strikes so that he can get that counter he wants. So it was really a promising opening round for him. And I think Zain showcased his ability there to land those counters. When those opportunities, present themselves, he's just got to do a little bit more to draw those opportunities out. It's all well and good to land the counter, but you want your opponent to be drawn out so that they're easier to get.
Huge swings from Zain Iqbal. And from Giles there. Both fighters swinging heavily. They know they're the short rounds, but even so, completely emptying the gas tank in the second round here.
Both fighters are showing they can land with power. I think they need to work for that opportunity to land a little bit more. They're kind of happening a little bit sporadically. They're sort of crashing into each other and just throwing once they're in the pocket, but they're happy to exchange. You don't want to exchange, you want to land on your terms and then get out. You want to, give two and take none, not give two and take two.
Yeah, completely agree. They're fighting in a phone booth at the moment. When one lands, the other lands. Be nice to see landing and evading, setting up the shots a bit better. They're crashing into each other at the moment. Zain Iqbal going to the body more this round. It's clearly something that has been given to him in advice in the corner. You see him there swinging for the body and missing, but landing some good shots to the body as well in this second round. Stiff jab there from Giles.
Yeah, exactly. Great point, Sam. It's very important to mix up the body. You don't have to try and get that one shot body shot knockout straight on the liver, but it does bring your opponent's hands down, does open up the headshots a little bit more and play off, even within a combination, go body, head, body. Head, body, head. It's just like rudimentary stuff, but it's easy to overlook.
Completely. And Giles seems to have got the memo himself, swinging for the body there. A huge left hook from Giles. Maybe looking to land another clean one. Zain countering back, but plodding forward, leaving himself open to counters maybe.
Almost windmilling with those marching combinations. He needs to take a more calculated approach because his opponent is leaving themselves open, but he really does need to make sure that he's capitalising on it in a way that's safe and effective.
Completely agree, Jack. Giles landed a nice left hook towards the end of that round, seemed to rock Zain momentarily, but Zain seems to have recovered well, fired back, and we've got one more round to go in a very closely contested boxing match.
Thank you for joining us for Fight for Charity 8, raising money for Worcester Neonatal Unit. We appreciate your donations to such a great cause, and we hope that you have a good time, everybody in the venue and on the live stream.
Shout out to everyone within the arena and all our live stream viewers raising money for Worcester Neonatal Unit and supporting the Fight for Charity events to continue on in future and raise money for Worcester Neonatal Unit and any other charities that come on board with the event. Back to the fights though, and both exchange heavy hands. A bit slower in this third round, but as I say that, they open up, and Giles, looked a bit hurt for a second there, maybe just gathering his wits about him in the guard. But Zain pushing this third round so far.
Zain is landing in volume, but it's very flappy. It's not the sort of punch that's going to end the fight immediately, and it's good to have those attritive techniques to build up damage cumulatively, but he needs to land not as much against his opponent's guard.
Huge overhand right from Giles there. Zain looking to counter, swinging heavily. Both eyes feeling the pace of this fight. Both slowed down. Huge left hook. Zain countering heavily on the feet. Giles looking to slightly fresher fight, but both feeling fatigued, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Zain always very eager to follow in with a combination after he's been landed on. But Giles is doing a good job of picking these shots nicely and definitely landing the cleaner power shots. And that's the end of our final round for this bout.
We go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Very closely contested match there. Very hard to pick a winner. Another extremely well-matched fight between the two combatants.
Fighting out of the red corner, Giles.
And your winner, Giles Mole, via decision. Excellent showing from both sides. Giles seemed to pick his shot slightly better out of the two, in my opinion. So I think the right man won. But you know, I think if you put those two gentlemen against each other 10 times, you get 5 different results. They were so closely contested. Exactly what you want to see on these charity events. Both fighters winning in a way because they both fight, you know, excellently. Both should be proud of their performance.